Down low, it's just slow mo. 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 It's just slow mo.
See, I be coming at these Moors, and it's very simple. Why I be coming at these Moors? Because I don't consider these functional Moorish American Muslims as it relates to the teachings of the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the Moorish Science of America.
Across the border, you and your daughters. I mean, your old followers, you all out of order. I ain't taking nada, nothing from your books. Cujo, dark, severe, I got them all shook. I wish Cujo would step up to get his rep up and get it in from the neck up. You go respect us.
Oh, no, what happened?
The people where they at. And you know it in the word, so you know you need the tech. Let's keep it simple, more. I'm a temple more. Either you wanna talk college or you wanna go to war. Cujo, I will drag you by your dreads till you beg. Detach your arm, leg, arm, head. Boy, you don't want these problems. I know the low hell. The policy enforcers be the same ones you go tell. Now come tell them no lanes. Get on YouTube.
Hey, come on back, come on back. I don't know where.
I came, I never forgot my aim. I never forgot my ammo. I prayed to a law, but I still tie my camel. Let's talk about this knowledge that you think you have.
Matter of fact, forget it, boy. Don't make me laugh. Huh?
Down no more.
Hey, look,
It's just slow mo.
fam, I don't know what happened. I was talking and I was talking and I was about to go to this next slide. I was about to go to this next slide and I looked up like, whoa, what happened? So I got some slides coming that I want to share. And I just renamed it. Brother Polite in the 70,000. You know what I mean? 300K. Hey, Wolf, I need you to call my phone, Wolf. Hey, Wolf, call my phone, Wolf. 300 gangsters in the building. Wolf, call my phone right now, bro. I can't call you. You got to call me. Big Wolf, call my phone, bro. We talking about Polite taking this 70 stacks, brother. Come on, bro. I need you to call my phone. I got a new phone. I think I lost your number. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? But anyway, so family. So where I was at is, let's pick up where we left off at. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up where we left off at so we can keep it moving. Let's pick up right where we left off at. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to pick up where we left off at. This is where we left off at, right here.
Return for it. Again, that's my opinion. Based on what I've seen and the receipts that I have for the transactions that he's done. All right. So I'll be back. Share the video.
Let's go back in.
Sending this $70,000 via wire was destroyed. He had been attempting to reach Polite after sending this $70,000 via wire to Polite's wife Aminette's account. I got the motherfucking receipts. Okay. Sent this money via. He had been attempting to reach Polite after sending this $70,000 via wire to Polite's wife Aminette's account. I got the motherfucking receipts. Okay. Sent this money via wire transfer. No contract. And this is a young brother. He wasn't the smartest move. Obviously, if he had had an attorney or he had had someone who could guide him, would have instructed him, listen, don't send this money without a contract, whatever. But he trusted this brother, like many of us do, right? Like many of you do, and still do, and are still sending him money so he can rent all them fancy fucking cars. Don't own that shit. This nigga don't got no money. I'm sorry. I got the receipts. Anyway, I reached out on behalf of this young man, and on behalf of us as a people, and on behalf of Polite, to try to resolve this, because I really wanted to support the brother and what he was trying to do in terms of bringing information to the people. You know,
right now,
I'm an informationalist.
Right now,
power.
We have
who is
my brother, my friend.
Our people is uplifted.
We have my brother and my friend from 300 Gangsters. He in the building. He ain't on the phone yet. I don't know why he ain't called me yet, but he in the building. And That brother, Big Wolf 300 Gangsters, he definitely will attest to this. You know that Brother Polite has lost his mind. He really lost his mind. When he came to Baltimore with that mess, he really lost his mind. Because Baltimore is not that type of atmosphere where you're going to try to pull something off like that and still walk around Baltimore. It's just not that type of place. You know, I remember back in the day, like even rappers were scared to come to Baltimore. Like, I mean, rappers was like, nah, we ain't going to Baltimore. They used to run, they ran back in the day, they ran LL off the stage. Baltimore is just a different type of place. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And so when he ran that here, you know, it was all bets off for me. But anyway, this brother is taking $70,000, right? 70,000. But let me tell you what, before then, there's a story that I came across very familiar with after I found out about the things that he was trying to pull off here in Baltimore. So I don't know if y'all follow the conscious community like I do or like I have, but Polite been doing this for a long time. He's been doing this for a very long time. Now, here we go. I'm about to show you something that you might not be familiar with. Because, see, nobody knows how deep this rabbit hole goes. Nobody knows. He's been doing this for a long time. So, I'm going to show you one of his big schemes, one of his big hits, that a brother reached out to me. You know what I mean? And he told me in confidence. I don't know if the brother didn't want to be exposed. And my thing has always been that, listen, you don't attack the Moors. It ain't none of my business, blase, you know, and then nobody really showed no proof, you know. But once I seen the proof here in Baltimore, and then I see Akeisha Shabazz say she got the receipts. Once I seen that, I'm like, man, it's my responsibility to let people know, man, that this guy ain't right. This guy is not right. And then the sad part about it, he bringing his whole family into this demonstration. He bring his whole family into this. But now watch this. This is one of the victims right here. I'm about to bring it to you real quick. This is one of the victims. Y'all was watching this back in the day, and y'all thought that this brother was doing some wonderful things. And I did too. But here's one right here.
At Perception of New Covenant Community on August 14th and August 15th. Both on Friday and Saturday, I will be giving a presentation predicated upon the principles of economic sovereignty, autonomous and absolute control of our dollar and spending power. We'll be doing this live in the Bahamas, August 14th and on August 15th in the Bahamas. Check us out, man.
Now hear this? This was a total hustle.
If you got any more, contact them.
Covenant to stage its first empowerment seminar and workshop. The program is scheduled for August 14th and 15th at the Bishop Michael Eldon School. President of the Just Us Youth Organization, Jonathan Smith, says he was inspired to create the seminar after questioning what persons can do to better the country. Principal Anita Dougherty says she is endorsing this event.
He was always up to the upper echelons of the Bahamas. And guess what? Guess what? Brother Polite robbed everybody there. He robbed everybody there. At that event in the Bahamas, he took everybody money. He took everybody money. He had them invested in a new covenant idea. Now, this came after the fact. Everybody was so, I believe that everybody was so embarrassed that nobody wanted to talk about it. But a friend of mine who became a friend of mine actually told me the whole story. You know what I mean? He told me the whole story. So what he did was he sold them on this idea that they were going to, he sold them on this idea that they were going to have total control over their community. Like, for instance, what I'm doing here in the Moorish, and with the Moorish Science Temple of America here in Baltimore, what I'm doing is I am building what you would call a Moorish village. No different than a little Italy, a Greek village, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, we are in the beginning stages of it, but everything's going pretty good. You know what I mean? Money is short. Money ain't long. You know, matter of fact, you can purchase a T-shirt and help to contribute to that. But whatever the case may be, our idea is that if we live together, we can spend our money together and we can control our community with like-minded people. Because when we say buy black or live in the hood or whatever we say, if we live together with like-minded people, positive people, whether it's Moorish American, Nation of Islam, Muslims, Hebrew Israelites, whoever, if we can live together and pool our resources together, our resources being our goods, services, and etc., then we might can strive together. But anyway, this was the idea that he sold the people on the new covenant. Now, and it's based on the model as laid out by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali clearly. Yet it's a scheme. And so he tells the brother that relayed the story to me, this was supposed to be the head, as he called himself. Let me read what he called himself. Let me read what he called himself, because there's a whole lot. So, Brother Polite is supposed to be, let me see what that title is. Oh, there it is. Let me see what this title is real quick. He's the head. We go right there. Okay. So here he is. He's the head of the crown, illustrious, supreme, grand apperception. Nasut. So this was his first scheme right here. And this was when he was running the idea of the new covenant community, where he was telling people that you can buy these houses, that they almost give houses away, etc., etc., etc. And he's selling himself on the concept, and this is just for the people, so the people can understand. He's selling himself on the concept of this. Amy Rawson, Adam Robb, affectionately known by well-wishers as Brother Polite, is one of the greatest minds and visionaries, and this come off his website, if you will. A former gang member whose father walked out his life at the age of 8, never to return. His sad story. He was 16 years old, also a young man who wondered where his mother was, only to meet her when he turned 17 years old, and she died the week he met her from cancer and diabetes. Now, this guy is so crazy that it might even leave you to question that story, because that story is for a bleeding heart, trying to get your heart to bleed. But anyway, it goes on to say that he was the head of the crown, illustrious, supreme apperception. So the guy that spoke to me, he believed in Brother Polite, and he was going to be the supreme grand apperception of the Bahamas, or something of that matter. You know what I mean? Something of that matter. You know what I mean? And so the guy, he trusted and went for it, hook, line, and sinker. Now, once he get to the Bahamas, he sold this idea to the people in the Bahamas. You notice in the video, they talking about the president. You know what I mean? They talking about this and that. Well, he went in some kind of way, he got into their pockets, you know. And so when he got into their pockets, he left and never came back. And never came back. Now imagine this. Imagine this real quick. Imagine this. I bring somebody, I'm from the Bahamas, and I bring this guy in from America. They already think America is superior in all things. Most people do anyway. They think we slow too, But nevertheless, in certain things, they say, oh, we give them the benefit of the doubt. These are the Americans. But anyway, so I bring this brother in. This brother is in with the upper echelons of society, the politicians, everybody. Everybody is sold on this concept of bettering the Bahamas as if he's a statesman. Everybody throw their money to try to bring this idea that's new to them to fruition. Polite jumps on the plane, never comes back. He never comes back. He never come back. So now people probably say, well, why didn't they ever say something? Family, when you can rob people in upper echelons of government without a trace of that a crime has been committed, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing on the leaders, or that's embarrassing as it relates to those who in power. We can't talk about that. And this is what happened to a lot of rape victims. A lot of rape victims don't speak on it because they're ashamed. And so a lot of victims of polite antics don't speak on it because they're ashamed. And so this is why platforms like Akeisha, platforms like this is very important. And whoever else have shared it, he shouldn't be able to go in no community and talk about nothing as it relates to the uplifting of our people. Everybody who has a platform should highlight this, should do a show. Everybody. I don't care if you got 2 viewers and 5 subscribers. Everybody should do a show, because all of our people are not as smart as you are. Yeah, you. You mean? All of our people are not as smart as you are. And here we go. And we need to compel Sinetta not to try to distance himself from it now, but we need some explaining. We got some explaining to do. So I want to say this. I give honor to my brother Red Pill and Blue Pill. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? I don't know what happened to this, but this was a great idea. Watch this real quick. Watch this real quick. Y'all remember this?
Like we said, we are the ones, we're the spokesmen for the community that's going to inform the community and you at the same time as to what it is right now. So this is not, we're not out here debating you. We're not challenging you to a debate. None of these things. We don't want to hear any of that talk that people that I've been hearing on YouTube that is so frequently being flown around where people are talking that stick talking up. No. That's not what this is. This is your brothers who are protected by the community, who are a part of the community, stepping out and saying, Brother Polite is coming to an end right now, at this moment. It ends now, okay? Until we figure this shit out, until we clear it out, this is what it's going to be, all right?
Y'all got that? So this is what it's going to be. From the words, from the mouth of my brother Red Pill, you know, this is what it needs to come to, that all of us need to say no more. And everybody need to come together and say no more. No more. Everybody got to report this. But now, why he's taking 70,000 from people, why he's taking 3,000 here and 3,000 there, you know what he's doing. Here's another lie. Do y'all remember this lie? See if y'all remember this one. Y'all remember this one? Y'all remember this one?
That's a minute like your eye right there, Michigan.
I'm live. I'll find out right now. I'm gonna put it on me. What's up, family? We up in here. We in Columbus, Ohio. With King right here. We got our real estate company, our development company. making it happen. So right now we're working on a 26 unit project here in Columbus, Ohio. But the very unique thing about it is we're using cargo bins.
Y'all don't remember this? Y'all don't remember this? He lied that he has a construction company and he's trying to gain support of doing great things in the community. He even dressed up for the part. Listen to this. This was all a lie. Listen to this.
To building. And we're going to explain the science behind that. And you're going to see what we're talking about. We're talking about cargo bins to build buildings. This is a pioneering venture. This is something that's not being done throughout America. See these right here? We're using these giant cargo bins.
Family, this is not his company. He has went on a job site dressed up like a worker. Watch this.
To build properties. Look at that. Yes. And what's happening is it's cutting the time. So literally, we can get the chassis of a property built inside of 5 to 8 days, in contrast to a month and a half to 2 months.
If you notice, he's looking down and he's reading something. Watch his eyes. Watch his eyes.
That it normally takes. The chassis. By chassis, we mean framework. So we get the frame of a house done inside of 5 to 8 days because we're using these cargo bins that no one does anything with. No one knows what to do with these after the fish comes into the country.
But now check this out. Let's read this. Over the last few days, a video surfaced of Brother POLIGHT at a development site claiming himself was the brains behind this latest idea of building affordable housing. In the video, POLIGHT states that the cargo bin apartments is the greatest real estate venture that has taken on to date. Surrounded by people which he claims to be the project engineer, he also claimed that the project will not only house a family, another idea he has thought up on his own, but also will employ people on the site if they are able and willing to relocate to the area. The video shows Brother POLIGHT entering in and then maneuvering a crane inside the construction site. It actually was a lift truck. He and his group dressed in seemingly construction attire. POLIGHT also claimed that the repurposing shipping containers has never been done anywhere in the nation and that more funders would be needed. There's the money. That more funders, you need more people to fund this, would be needed in order to reach and help countries that have suffered from natural disasters like Haiti and Puerto Rico. However, shortly after the live stream aired on Facebook, the real developers, Cargominiums Project, responding with warnings to its followers, to his followers. POLIGHT is a liar and a fraud. He is nowhere associated with condominiums project in any capacity. Any and all of his followers and anyone who saw and shared either of those two videos, this person, I repeat, nothing to do with Cargominiums. Our council has been notified and further action will be taken. You follow me? Now, if this guy ain't nuts, y'all think he gonna stop? Y'all think he gonna stop? Whatever happened to Meta World Peace? You ever notice? If anybody been following this, Meta World Peace is nowhere to be found. Whatever happened to Meta World Peace? Meta World Peace need to come out and say something. He got you, didn't he, Meta World Peace? He got you too? Because you haven't said nothing. Because you haven't said nothing. Y'all right here on the Breakfast Club. You took them all the way to the Breakfast Club with you and helped his star to rise. You helped his star to rise, but you ain't say nothing? Come on out and say something. You know, come on out and say something. So here we go. Here's the next venture. Do y'all remember when police supposedly had attacked Brother POLIGHT? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? when the police supposedly had attacked Brother Polite? He was going to take that money and go to Dubai. This is him in Dubai. He done took somebody's money and went to Dubai. But y'all remember that? Let's go and check that out for a second. Y'all remember when the Brother Polite, see if I can pull it up. Red pill, blue pill. Oh, I ain't got that clip. But yeah, he has went to Dubai. Let's look at the clips real quick. Family, we need to let people know that he's taking this money, that he's swindling people, and he's traveling the world acting as if he's a boss. There he is in Dubai. There he is again in Dubai. With stolen money, swindling an inheritance from a young brother. There he is in Africa. He convinced these brothers in Ghana of something. He convinced them of something. But you never see him with these people twice. You never see him with people too much, not for long. Here he go with one of his rented cars. Now, here we go. I want y'all to look at what Polite wears. His uniform rarely changes. Check out the hat and check out the shoes. Always check out the hats and the shoes in the videos. It's the same thing. This is him in Thailand with your money. This is him in Hong Kong with your money. This is him with his rental cars fronting. And notice that I got circled real estate money. Ain't no real estate money. Listen to what he said. I wish that I could say that I missed the old problems, but I don't. I woke up asking myself, why are human beings here? What is their purpose? I got the answers to the first two, so now I move to the third. Which do I ride today? The Lambo or the Rev? Whatever that is. I don't know. I ain't got one. A teacher should never be guilt tripping to being broke. You see this? You see this? Where's this Maybach at? You'll never see it again. These are all rentals to try to showcase himself as being successful at something so he can get more people to invest into his lifestyle. Where's that Lamborghini at? Or is that a Ferrari? All of this, the sisters, all of that is a part of the hustle. It's a part of the law. It's a part of the law for those who think they're successful because, let me tell you something. I'm from a place where some of the big drug dealers were suckers. Excuse my expression. May Allah forgive me if I'm wrong for using that expression. But I got to call it like it is. Some of the biggest drug dealers were punks. And I'm going to tell you, some of the richest people in the world are not that bright. They are not that bright. And so he dresses up an ideal, a concept to lure them in. He lures them in. Everything that you see that the brother do is a showcase to sell. It's advertising. He don't own this Mercedes. He don't own this Mercedes. Look what he say. They prey on our demise. We pray for our rise. She's trying to make a decision. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. You see? And he got somebody snapping this picture. You follow me? And the weak-minded people with a couple dollars, or those that think that this is success, Send them the money. Where is that panorama Porsche at? All of this stuff is rented to showcase. Pay attention to the hat and the shoes. He's always wearing the same hat and shoes. It's a part of the costume. He don't own this stuff. Where is this Maybach today? Where are these cars at? He don't own none of this stuff. It's a part of the law. He might have walked up on that car, put on a blonde wig. You don't own this stuff. Look at this. Listen what he said. I thought I saw a scratch for a second. Swipe the Lambo to see how it feels in the McLaren. I am not going to front. I'm sold. I hate to admit it, but the McLaren rides smooth and feels more comfortable. Maybe it's just the sense of being something. Being in something different. One thing about it is I'm loyal. So this at most is this at most is an affair, but I'm fully committed to the Lambo. So Keyshawn Kelly down here at the bottom says, you got to cop a jet on these hating N-words. You grinding it. Look at this. Look at this encouragement. You grinding and shine like you supposed to. N-words always want to spend N-words money and time. Look at this. Look at this. Encourage him to carry on. Where this car at? We'll see you later, baby. Got to refill this money bag. This was the video before the breast implants on this sister right here. Before the fabulous life. Her name is Victoria. And this was faking like they was beat up by the police. When they was faking like they was going to have the lawsuit by the police, y'all don't remember that? This is why I take the pictures with these people. Y'all remember her? When he was faking like he got beat up by the police, he was supposed to sue the police department. Y'all don't know whatever happened to that. He was on Vlad talking about suing the police department. That was too dangerous. That was too dangerous to mess with the police. And I'll be frank, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Y'all don't remember her? She actually went live. Y'all remember her? She was supposed to be one of his wives, but ultimately she went live and exposed him as a fraud. And she got a baby by Music Soul Child. Y'all remember this? So family. So he asked you in this question, out of retirement, the next debate. This was recent, August the 14th. Are y'all ready? Should Signet and I work together like old times and bring you a blockbuster? You know when I come out, it will be jam-packed. And I can only imagine what it would be like with Signet involved. So the point of the matter is, somebody got some explaining to do. The contracts are underway, and I want to know from you all, should we work together? Peace, family. Peace, family. You good? Hold on 1 second. Hold up. Hey, brother, turn your TV down for a second, because I can hear you. Can you hear me, brother? You good? Hey, brother, you know, man, it's time to let the people know that this guy ain't worth nothing, man. He's robbing our people. So, you know, I'm like, man, listen, you know, he ain't coming back to Baltimore. We might have to catch him on the highways and byways. So I'm like, you know, I got a platform, people paying attention. Man, this guy then robbed a young brother for 70 racks, an inheritance. You feel me? So, hold on, let me put you, hey, brother, hey, Big Wolf. You know this is a family show, so You go so hard. Don't go too hard, brother. All right. I'm about to put you by the mic. So listen, family. This is my brother and my friend, Big Wolf on the mic, representing 300 gangsters, 300 always, like I said, take care of the people. And like I said, you know, one thing about 300 gangsters, they just go into the streets and take care of the people, right? And when this nonsense occurred in Baltimore, we didn't speak on it, you know, and so I'll let Big Wolf have the floor. Big Wolf, what you got to add to the conversation, big brother? Hey, Wolf. Hey, Wolf.
What's up?
Now, when this situation happened in Baltimore, we just shut down. We ain't say nothing about it no more.
Nah, this what we gonna do though, bro. This what we gonna do. You know what I mean? We gonna meet up. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. You know what I'm saying? Do a one-on-one, bro.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna sit down and do a one-on-one, man, because it's more to the story, bro.
Hey, once I found out, once me and you had him on the three-way that day, man, I was like, I ain't had no more rap after that.
That's what I'm saying, man. We gonna, because I wanna start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Up until the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather do it that way because it's a nice little story, but I'd rather start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? To where we at right now. You know what I mean? So it's best to do like.
Hey, Big Wolf, why you put the smooth voice on, brother? Put the voice on when you like, man. I take all of y'all out.
I can't do it. Listen, right now I'm in the crib, my family sleeping shit, you know.
That's
so
what's up.
I gotta respect them, you know what I'm saying, while they sleeping and shit, you know what I mean? But we're gonna sit down, we're gonna do it one-on-one, man. We're gonna sit down and build, man, because enough is enough, bro.
Yeah, brother. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call you tomorrow and we're gonna set that up. Brother, I usually see you what the block I see over west. I'll be riding.
You see me, listen, when you see me where I'm at.
What I'm saying is I've been riding through, I ain't seen you.
When you see me, where you see me at?
Somebody got you on the run. What do you need to call me?
Listen, every time you see me, where you see me at? Where I'm always at, homie.
Brother, you know, brother. When I see you in the hood.
In the hood, there we go.
I see you in the hood.
Listen. I ain't like these other conscious motherfuckers who talk that shit.
Come on, Wolf, with the language, Wolf.
You know I don't give a fuck, blood. You know.
See, Wolf, you gotta go with that, bro. Hey, Wolf, come on, Wolf. This is a family show, bro. Come on, say peace to the family, brother, and let them know that we coming back with a full presentation, brother. That's how. Hey, listen. Let me tell you something about I respect about this brother Wolf. When I met this guy, I met this brother doing the work that these conscious brothers talk about doing. And he was doing it under the flag of 300 gangsters. And my thing is this. He's doing it under the flag under 300 gangsters. These people talking stuff, but they conscious, but they ain't did nothing. Remember, I even told him about how the brothers try to steal the shine when y'all went to feed the homeless people.
Listen.
Man.
We're gonna talk about all of that, my nigga. We're gonna talk about all of that. It's like I said, it's from the beginning to the end. And guess what? When we do sit down and have a discussion, they can't be like, it's a reason behind, or he got a motive. Nah, homie. If you go from the beginning to the end, it's videos and clips. So it's a reason why it is what it is now.
Facts.
Yeah, it ain't just because. No, it's a reason behind the situation it is right now, homie. So that's what I'm saying. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk. We're gonna build. And I'm gonna let the people know. Everybody know. I don't care who don't like it. They don't like it. They know me. I'll pull up.
So that's my brother. That's my big bro. Big Wolf. Thanks for calling in. I was trying to get you calling earlier. I got one more clip I'm going to show with my brother PFK Boom, letting people know that we ain't taking no more of this nonsense in Baltimore. So anybody else, they might want to do it in other cities. But, hey, I'm about to introduce my brother PFK Boom. Peace and love, my brother.
Salute, man. Peace.
Salute. So listen, what I'm about to do is show you how we here in Baltimore, you know what I mean? I ain't no gangster, so that ain't my thing. My thing, I'm a Moorish American. I love my brothers. I love the work that PFK Boom and 300 Gangsters and Big Wolf them do. You know, it is what it is. And so we on the same page when it comes to our people. You know, I'm trying to build something strong and on the ground that's going to last long, you know. And so when I'm in the hood, I'm passing through, I see my brother in the hood. It is what it is, you know. But let me show you this, what it came to. This was the last time we talked about this on the street. Watch this.
The fuck in the 300 gate. Don't shut it on this nigga shit. They ain't got nothing to do with him. This on me. You niggas on the hack and shit. I'm talking all that shit. They ain't talking crazy. You want to see it. You niggas is a motherfucking flag. Right this ass nigga POLIGHT fuck that up for you. You want to see it. You niggas is a motherfucking flag. Right this ass nigga POLIGHT fuck that up for you. Don't bring that nigga down here. He fucked it up for us. You check it. You got to my eye. He can come see us. If you don't do it, we come. That's what we are, John.
So I don't want to go too hard, but this how Boom get down.
That's what they got. That bitch watered down. She American, homie. She American. She ain't got a witness.
Oh no. So I don't want to go too far, man. Boom, because I'm telling you, Boom goes so hard. Goodness, they might strike my channel. But anyway, Boom, we were out there on the street, right? And we was celebrating the life of Freddie Gray. You know what I'm saying? We would celebrate the life of Freddie Gray. And all of these people that claim to be conscious, we don't see none of them in the streets. None of them. None of these guys are in the street. You know what I mean? None of them. You know, when they see me, I'm working. That's why if you see me, sometimes I'll be dusty, I'll be working. But the point of the matter, the point of this family is that this brother has taken and robbed and pillaged our people. Has pillaged our people. You follow me? And this is crazy. And y'all want to know why? Y'all want to know why he's coming back to New York for debates. Shout out to my brother, my friend, Ishmael Bey. Always got my back. But here is his eviction. Residential eviction case against Michael Nowak. He got a couple months until it's almost a year. So in 2018, he was being evicted, but flossing. You see? Almost a few months away from a year that he was being evicted. Y'all see that? Michael Nowak in the jurisdiction of Los Angeles County. How do you get evicted when you have the Ponzi scheme of being a residential real estate broker mongo, or whatever you call it? Remember that? Real estate cash. Y'all remember that? Let me see. See if I can pull it back up. How do you get evicted? How in the world do you get evicted with real estate money? How do you get evicted with real estate money? How does that work? You follow what I'm saying? So family, my job is to put the information Listen, let me respond to some of the chat before I close out. Family. Somebody in the chat just said, let me see. Somebody in the chat just said they're not defending Brother Polite for something. Man, what you got to understand is that he marketed himself as owning this stuff. He marketed himself as being successful at this stuff. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. He's marketing himself as being successful. And he's lying. You know, he's lying. Let me see if anybody. Now listen, I might take a few calls. Anybody got something? What y'all think? I mean, I want to see what y'all think. I mean, let me see what y'all think. Anybody want to call in? See what y'all think. Anybody want to call in? Want to share something before we close out? I mean, I tried. Somebody asked, did I call Sinetta? Did I talk to Sinetta? You know what? I tried to call Sinetta the other day, and I didn't get an answer. I try to call him now, because Sinetta my guy. I ain't got no problem with Sinetta, but I just hope that I told him to leave this guy alone. I told him to leave this guy alone because his channel was looking good when he was bringing David Banner on there. I mean, he was bringing David Banner on there. I don't talk to... Hello? Slam?
Call from to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
All right, hold 1 second. Hold 1 second. Sinetta, you there? Okay, he's not there. Hold on 1 second.
Call from
Supreme.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
What's up, Supreme? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace. Dallas, Texas. Supreme stuff. I love Bible so much. Peace.
Okay, one second. I got. Hold up. We're gonna get everybody in. Zachary, you call next. You coming in, brother. So, brother, I just put you to the speaker. Let the people know who you are, where you calling from.
Peace. Supreme 7 Law, Sudan, Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, brother. What you got to add to this conversation, brother? What you think?
Okay, man. I remember maybe it was a little over a year ago, right before he moved to LA. Man, he did a video where he was talking about Brooklyn like real bad, man. Like, I want to raise my children there. I don't want to be here. It's a bunch of savages. They dirty. They nasty. And that's when he left for LA, man. I'll never forget it.
Oh, yeah. And he said they live like animals and all that.
Yeah. Now watch Sonetta and the rest of the so-called black conscious community welcome him back. And he talked about all of them like they were savages and they were bad. And this man ran out with so many people. Money, I'm surprised he's still walking around, man. Seriously, man. $70,000, $3,000 here, such here. I don't even know how he's walking around, but I know what's happening. The money's drying up. Money's drying up. That's how to go back to New York. The money's drying up. LA done ate him up, man. The money's gone. You can't even front no more, man. It's over. Game over.
Absolutely. And that's why he's coming back to our people, because that's what happened. You know what I mean? We lose our mind, and before you know it, we right back to our people where we started, trying to rebuild something that we think we lost when you should have never left in the first place, but you were scheming from the jump. So now you find yourself where you can solve your problems best. And unfortunately, he's taking his whole family down with him.
Brother, he's at ground zero. He's starting back up with the debates, man. Come on, man. If you can't see that, man, you can't see that. But I only got one question for you, man.
What's up, brother?
What was you? All right, man. 704 Joe. Peace.
I was in the temple. Brother, I appreciate you. Thank you, my brother.
Peace.
Peace and love, family.
Accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Peace and love, family. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you got to add to the conversation, brother?
Islam, Abraham Bay, giving honors and praises to Allah, the Prophet of Ali. What I wanted to add. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The floor is yours, big brother.
Yeah. Okay. What I wanted to add is like a year ago, the polite. The scheme of polite came out and came through. See, so I don't understand unless it's reap what you sow or karma that someone will actually get done by somebody that they already know that's a scam artist, or you know what I'm saying, being put out like that.
Well, brother, it's not a whole bunch of exposure on. Like I said, many people are embarrassed. So those who come out do not have relevant platforms so it can get the proper exposure. And so you would have to be a YouTube person that's looking for information on a constant basis in order to run across a lot of the information. Other than that, it's going to be like rumors to you. And with the internet, we run around so much. So with this here, I'm telling you from firsthand experience. I know because I literally help somebody to the best of my ability to get their money back.
Yes.
So, but because the way I see life, I don't speak on things because I know if a friend of mine says, "Listen, I need to talk to this brother." I ain't say, "Man, listen, that's y'all business. Y'all got the money back. Boom, I'm going on. My duty was done." So I never even spoke on it. But after I listened to the Sister Shabazz demonstration, she was like, "You know what? He been on my platform. I've been on his." I was like, "Yeah, it's my responsibility now to let people know that, man, this guy ain't right."
Yes. So just a friendly advice to polite, brother. Either turn yourself in because something's gonna go wrong. That ain't right. That ain't right.
Indeed.
Peace, brother. Peace, family.
All right, peace. Thanks for calling in, my brother Abraham Bay from the west side. So listen, I tried to call. Let me see. I tried to call Brother Sinetta. And if anybody wants to call in, they're welcome to call in. I'll take a few more calls before I wrap it up. My brother Zachary, I think it was, what'd you say? What's your name in there? Your name is Zachary. Come on and call in, brother. What you think about this? This brother have taken, let's look at the video one more time real quick. He have taken $70,000, and again, peace and love, family. Peace and love. Peace and love, family. Where you calling from? What's your name? Welcome to Moorish World TV.
Hey, what's up? This 7 calling from DC.
What, brother? You right across the beltway. What's going on with you, brother?
Yeah, everything cool,
man. Oh no, let me do it like this. Let me do it like this.
I just wanted to talk about this thing about this going on with the Sinetta thing. I'd say about a couple weeks ago or something, he did a a thing where a video about where Polite's supposed to be coming clean about the scamming or whatever.
Right.
But the thing about it is that I noticed he put it on. It was for Patreon, and I'm sitting there thinking, why would you put it on Patreon when you got all and make people pay to hear about this dude coming clean when for years it's been so many accusations that people have come out about this whole situation. So I'm thinking that, I don't know. I thought that was a little odd.
Yeah, I think it's very odd that if you're genuine with your approach to try to bring some clarity to what the people are suspecting you of, then I just think I don't want you to pay for this. I want you to know, man. Watch out, man. It could be your cousin, your brother, your mother, your sister, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So I think that kind of speaks for itself. You know, that I mean that alone. You know, that just speaks for itself as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you know, my thing is, I think me, because I got a relevant platform to some degree, I would imagine. I just would need to take the approach to let people know. You know, I'm sitting up here, brother, real quick. Let me talk to you, like you from across. Hey, youngin, hey, young, hey, young.
What's up?
Hey, they don't know what we talk about, bro. The DMV. What's up, young? They don't know. But listen, I'm here in Baltimore, trying to build a relevant community that is going to produce schools, and I ain't talking about like the brother Umar Johnson want millions of dollars. I'm talking about a small little schoolhouse, and I'm on the ground building it, and I can't get a couple of dollars with support from some people outside of my network. But we have a brother buying into $70,000 worth of something. That's pretty bad.
That's crazy, man. That's I don't even know what to say, man.
And like I said, if anybody wish to support this village idea that I'm building, we already got things rolling and everything. Purchase one of these shirts. The link is right at the bottom. Purchase a Moorish World t-shirt. $20. Help a brother out. But this money is going to go towards building something for the people. It is what it is. It's going to go towards building something for the people, because that's what I do.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Anything else you want to add, my brother?
Nah. I just that's it. I just hope hope this situation comes to a head soon. Because it's been going on for far too long. I'm glad he ain't never get a dime of my money.
Yeah.
But anyway, you're doing a good job, bro. Keep it going, man.
Appreciate you, brother, and keep watching, brother. We going iPod. We going a podcast soon, because I'm gonna be talking about a lot of subjects. I think next week I am going to do the week of the scammers. So if you're scamming somebody or have scammed somebody, and I know that you have done it for a fact, you better start biting your nails. It's Star. Peace and love, family.
All right, man. Peace and love.
Yeah. So you better start biting your nails. I might do the week of the scammers, and I might reveal some stuff that you ain't never seen before, because I got some researchers here at Moorish World TV, some investigators here at Moorish World TV. I got some investigators here at Moorish World TV that will put in the work to find out who's who. Now, I know, Sinetta, you watching. Let me look here. I know you watching, Sinetta. Now, do what you're supposed to do. Do the right thing. Pick up the phone and call your brother. Call your brother. We need to find out what's going on here. We need to find out what's going on here. I'm going to take one more call from the Grand Sheikh Hogan Bay, and then I'm getting up out of here. But call your brother, Sinetta. We need to know what's going on around here now. Because there ain't nowhere in the world that this brother, you put out a 30-minute rant about how he's scamming people. And then you come back and allow him to grab your mic. Peace and love, family. Where you calling from? What's your name?
Islam, brother Hogan Bay.
Hogan Bay. Islam, salute.
Press 2.
Hold on. I messed that one up. Islam, brother Hogan Bay. Peace and love. Salute.
Islam.
I messed it up the first time, but I got it this time.
Brother.
How you doing, my brother? How you been doing, brother?
Islam. Islam, all praise due to Allah and the Prophet Noble Drew Ali.
Turn down your TV because it's coming back double feed, my brother. And then tell me what you want to add to the conversation. Where you calling from, brother?
Man, I'm always ready, brother. I'm feeling real good.
So what you want to add to the conversation? What happened? What did happen?
What I wanna say about this conversation is this. you made a valid point just a few minutes ago. A lot of people know what's going on and knew what Polite was doing. And I'm glad you're making this show to bring everybody out, because a lot of people got to come out and explain what the situation about this brother Polite. He been scheming a long time, and now he got to come back and face the people.
Indeed, indeed. Just like I said before, this thing didn't just start. You know, this thing didn't just start. I know it can go. I think it started real deep in 2016. But I think before then, he was selling people on the idea that he has published 90 books. Remember you say that? He's the youngest author who has published 90 books. Now, you know good and well, if that was legitimate, he'd have been on News 2, Friday Night Live, and everything else. But he can't prove that. So that was the first hustle, the books, you know?
Right.
So brother,
and also, you know, also, you already know, well, that's the teacher's man. You know, we showed all them pictures about him going to Dubai in them cars. He already knows, you know what I'm saying, with lesson teachers about the cardinal thoughts. People love the dark.
There you go.
People love the dark. And the contraction was all about the cardinal thoughts. And that's how he ran a lot of our people, because they love the dark. But guess what? What's in the dark always coming to the light.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And in closing, brother, one thing, that's the good thing. In family, I would implore you to understand, or at least get with somebody who is a member of the Moorish Science Temple of America, not because somebody trying to get you to wear fairs or get religious. What we understand is that there's a lower nature in man, and we study self. We study the higher self and the lower self. So when we see certain behaviors, we already can identify that you are about to crash and burn. So if we see somebody with a sister, he's claiming that he's conscious, but her breast popping out, her buns popping out, and now they leaning on a car like they on a magazine of GQ. 9 times out of 10, they're trying to sell you something. Every time you see a car salesman that's a sports car, they always put the European woman leaning up on the car. Remember them commercials? And so here we go. He's using the same strategy. But because you have knowledge of self, because you understand the higher self and the lower self, you can identify it because you got the lower self in you. You just not living in it. So the Prophet Noble Dry, he says, teach them of the higher self and the lower self. This is the uniting of the Holy Quran in Mecca. We're not talking about cultural overtones here. We're talking about the knowledge to identify something that is in you. Because what is in Polite is within you. He's just going to the extreme, and you just acknowledging it and overcoming it and rising above it. So this is the principles of the Moorish Science Temple of America. You know it's in you, but you rise above it. He dwells in the mud.
Praise Allah.
He dwells in the mud. And because we know and we can see it, then it's up to us to express it so the other people don't fall victim to it. Because even the rich fall victim to it. That's why he take the pictures. That's why he take the pictures with the stars. He be in Hollywood and LA. They walking around freely. See, people on the East Coast don't know this. They walking around freely. He walk up and say, hey, can I get a picture with you? He takes the picture with them. We don't realize, or I do, but most people don't realize that what he's doing is it becomes a prop for his sale. It becomes an advertisement for his sale. But somebody on the East Coast with a man says, oh, he know all the stars. No, he don't. Nope. That's why you only see him once in a while. You never, like Kylie Brenner. Yeah, she's the best actress. Oh, she's a great model. No. You seen them in LA because they walk freely in LA. It's the town of the stars in Beverly Hills, and they are willing to take a picture because they take them all the time. And we fall victim. So anything you want to say in closing, big brother?
Man, that was a beautiful message. You're doing a beautiful, great job. You're doing your father's work. the brothers down here, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Moorish Temple, Unity Temples, myself, the Grand Chief, the brother, Grand Governor Austin Bay, keep the work done.
Yes, sir. And you let the Grand Governor know that I'm in 2019. I'm coming up with a show that is going to display all Moorish hip hop on Facebook. Meaning we are going to.
Oh, you got his new music.
What? What you say?
You got the new CD?
What? Yes, I do, brother.
Listen, you got to get the new. He dropped the new CD last month at the convention and everything else. Listen, you got to get the new CD. Bro, you got to get the new CD.
Let me tell you something. I might even have it because the brother always hits me with something. But if I don't, I'm going to hit him tomorrow in his messenger and make sure I get it. You know? But
yes.
But I'm coming up with a show. It's a Moorish conscious variety show that I am going to showcase people music on my Facebook platform, and I'm going to help people to centralize the purchasing of their music from the MoorishWorld.com website. All of that's coming in the new year. We got a lot of big things happening. We got the podcast coming. I'm going to talk about things on the podcast that I normally don't talk about here. I'm moving forward into another direction, but this is going to be a staple on YouTube. This podcast is going to be big. It's going to be interactive with all facets of our community. So look forward to that, my brother. It's 11:25. Brother, say something in closing to the people. Let them know the address of the temple so they can come out and get some of this uplifting teachings that has uplifted us.
Islam, we in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You can come to the temple at the Moorish Temple of America on 2826 North 18th Street in Hadley. Please come. We're all about uplifting fallen humanity down here in the state of Wisconsin, the city of Milwaukee. All praise to Allah, and we give all honors to our Prophet Noble Drawley. Islam, Islam, Islam.
Islam, my brother. Peace and love. Thanks for calling in, and I'm out. So family. So my brother Philip A say K-Shine 30J Mills. Bro, is that video up yet? I got to know before I go up, because that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about too. We're going to be talking about the battle rap scene. We're going to be talking, and this is on my iPod. I mean, my, what I call it, my podcast. You know what I mean? Because I like battle rap too. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, if Loaded Lux see this, Lux, I'm trying to be on stage when you battle a verb. I'm trying to be up there. I'm coming to Harlem to find you so I can be on stage. I thought I had your number when we met before, but I don't have it. So, brother, I'm going to be messaging you. I'm trying to be on stage when you battle a verb. Fairs in the building. We Loaded Lux team all day. Everything is healthy. This is how we moving. With that, family, salute y'all. Peace and love. Stay tuned for the next broadcast this Wednesday. We will be talking about something very interesting, or something that probably going to shock you a little bit, even if it's not interesting. You'll be like, whoa, what that brother with that funny hat talking about? So that's just what it is. Peace and love, family. I appreciate y'all. Keep coming through. Please subscribe. Thumbs up. Everybody share this so people in our community can know what not to fall victim to. And with that, I say peace and love. Salute. Y'all have a nice night. I'm up out.